Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Ethernet Community Wrestling, United Through Wrestling, the weekly Thursday show. You are live. Well, not live. You are pre-recorded. I am pre-recorded. Here on my OBS streaming network. Yay. This episode, unfortunately, is a little late. This is the February 4th episode. Today is the 14th. I'm recording this episode along with the episode for the 11th. Yeah, the 11th. Unfortunately, I had some stuff come up, wasn't able to get that episode and the 4th episode recorded on time. Wasn't able to stream it live on Twitch like I wanted to. Neither of these are going to be on Twitch. They're going directly from recording to YouTube. I'm going to put announcements on Instagram, just kind of letting everybody know, hey, this is what's going on. So one thing that has officially kicked off is the Ethernet Community Wrestling Lightweight Division Tournament for the Season 2 2021 season. So the voting is set up for that. We have a couple people that were able to send in predictions. Very excited to see who wins the tourney sweepstakes for the lightweight division tournament. Starting off real small and simple with the prize for that tournament, for this tournament season right now, just because I knew we weren't going to have very many people signing up for it. That's no fault to anybody other than myself at this current moment. Just trying to build out our audience. And so, with that being said, we are going to officially start this episode of Ethernet Community Wrestling, Season 2, Episode 1 of United Through Wrestling. Very excited, February 4th, 2021. I'm going to start this very first match. This match has happened several times. If you look up in the left-hand corner, very fancy, tiny little title cards for tail of the tape cards for each team. We have Donkey Kong and Banjo-Kazooie, who officially dropped Diddy Kong as a teammate starting off Season 2. They are 0-1 this season. They are 7-8. Yeah, 7-8 overall. If this is, I'm gonna go back and look. If this is too tiny, I will make it bigger. The reason it is small is because in some cases there are 3 teams or 3 people fighting, so I had to make a space available for the third title card. Kind of flash that up behind the scenes a little bit. Flash that up. This is for the match between Mr. Game & Watch Larry and Isabel. So we will be having Isabel blank in there a little bit later. So that's why they're small right now. But hopefully I can kind of screw around with it a little bit, make it a little bigger. I think these are pretty cool. I came up with this myself, created all of these individually, painstakingly, hours upon hours of work, building title cards for everybody for the tag team division, singles division, and then the open weight division. So Simon and Richard, also 0-1. They were in the tag team #1 contender match at the beginning of Restoration, which was the last Sunday in January, 31st of January, I believe. They are 10-7, which is shocking because Donkey Kong and Banjo, along with Diddy Kong this last year in Season 1, were one of, if not the most. I believe Larry may have been the most dominant champion last year. These guys are a very close second. These guys, those three, held on to the championships for a very long time, and it was actually Simon and Richard that dethroned them as champions, which, I mean, these two teams have fought several times, and one thing that I promise is going to be happening this year is I'm going to be going a little bit more in depth on each match, where each of the players are, maybe like a win-loss record for their last 5 matches, if they fought before, their win-loss record against each other, what that record was. I kind of want to have like a tail of the tape, a little bit more in depth than just what's on the screen for each of the matches, kind of do a little more in-depth analysis on everything. I also want people to give feedback on what's happening during the show, because like right now what I'm doing is I'm basically kind of vamping a little bit during the match, and I hope that's okay. Like, I'm not very good at doing the play-by-play stuff. I'm very much somebody that likes to be the color commentary when it comes to this stuff. Going on to our next match here, we've got open weight division match. If I can find the people that are fighting in it, it is Little Mac and Wario, and this is going to be the very first time that if I can find Wario, where the heck is Wario? Am I right next to Wario? Radio silence. Where in the world is Wario? There he is. Oh crap. So this is the very first time I'm doing this. We'll go boop. And we'll go boop. Hey, yeah, cool, look at that. So second match of the day, Little Mac versus Wario in the open weight division. Need these up here. Boop. It's kind of a little cluttered with everything that's going on here. So yeah, I need feedback. I would love feedback. There's a lot going on right now, and so it's kind of difficult to try to like go back through and re-watch everything. Usually I have a second screen going, just kind of double checking on sound, double checking, you know, to make sure that everything is running smoothly. But because I'm pre-recording this, there's no way for me to double check to make sure the sound's okay and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of put the music at around 50% and the volume for me all the way up. So hopefully that works. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully it's not too obnoxiously loud or too quiet. But yeah, like I was saying, I want to get more immersive into this. There were a couple people that did the tournament sweepstakes. I wasn't planning on having a whole lot of people. I wasn't expecting a whole lot of people to be able to fill out brackets. But if I can get the people that did fill out brackets to get into it a little bit more, be able to see, hey, this is competitive. Like every week, I want to do an Instagram live to kind of announce who's where and the percentage and all that kind of stuff. Kind of get everybody a little more immersed into the fun of it. Get people more involved. And like I've been promoting this the last couple months, you don't have to be fully immersed in this to have fun with it, which is kind of where I want people to get started, because right now it's very much a ooh, Little Mac just took himself out. Very much a niche thing that we're doing here, which is not a bad thing. It's and it's not something that I'm not going to acknowledge that it's going to be difficult to get people involved. But we're going to get there. Hopefully they'll come. If you build the field, they will come play on it, or whatever the saying is. Heavyweight time between Piranha Plant and Bowser Jr. Piranha Plant. Bowser Jr. Piranha Plant winning his first match. Let's see if we can keep the ball going. Bowser Jr. his first match this season. Piranha Plant under 500. Bowser Jr. definitely under 500 for last year. Bowser Jr. did not play a whole lot of singles matches. He was kind of spread thin between doing tag team matches with Bowser and then doing tag team matches with Roy and Wendy. Piranha Plant was doing no tag team matches until the last 2 or 3 months when he joined up with Bowser. Which is why this match is very interesting. These are the current and former tag team partners of Bowser, giving them a little stakes. Piranha Plant trying to prove that he was and is the right fit for Bowser as a tag team partner, showing Bowser that he made the right move to choose him over Piranha Plant, and then over Bowser Jr. I mean, Bowser Jr. has a lot to prove to Wendy and Roy. Keep me as a tag partner, please. Basically, and yeah, so Bowser Jr. definitely has a lot to prove here, and so does Piranha Plant. Bowser Jr. getting real confused. This is not Piranha Plant's first 3-0 victory. 3-0 victory. I believe he beat Sephiroth 3-0 last season. And I will have to go back and look to see if that is accurate or not. But I believe it is. Now Lemmy is interesting because this, if my memory is correct, is his middleweight debut. Yes, he was very good last year in the lightweight division. So we will see how he does in the middleweight division, bumping up the ranks. Not up the ranks, up a division, up a weight class. So Larry is the only lightweight Bowser Jr. character now, and Ludwig has joined Roy Morton and Bowser Jr. in the heavyweight division. Wendy and Iggy joined by Lemmy in the middleweight division. Larry is a former lightweight champion. Iggy Bowser Jr.'s doing pretty good for themselves. Those respects. Sorry, I just smashed my face into the screen. Yeah, this is. I almost changed the flavor. The next tag team match, I'm gonna take a break and use the restroom. Let me doing very well right now to keep Falco on his toes. Keep holding on to those 3 stocks, getting Falco as up in the percentage as humanly possible, as Bowser-y as possible. In his second stock, if Lemmy can get Falco out on the second stock, then it's basically guaranteed to win. I say basically because sometimes people get them, but you shall see Lemmy 0% on second stock, Falco in trouble 141%. I'm practicing my commentary. I want to get better at it. Stomach is dying. Falco going down 202%. That is hot. Holy crap. If Lemmy can get a win here, that would be huge because that would not only mean that Falco overall goes 7-11-0, which is not great, which could put Falco in contention. So what happens is I kind of at the end of the year go through and look at okay, who are the people that did really poorly in their division, and is there any possible way that they can go down a weight class? Some good examples of that, Sonic did excellent last year. Some people could argue that he is a very, very light character and should not have moved. But we shall see how he does in the middleweight division this year. Maybe he does have to move down to middleweight next year. Lemmy and Ludwig, 2 of the people that were kind of iffy for me, if they could move or not. Some people told me that Larry should have been the one that went up to middleweight, but Larry being a former lightweight champion, I kind of frowned on that a little bit. Some examples of people that I don't think could have moved, even though they were pretty bad. Samus, no wins last year, could not have moved down to lightweight, or to middleweight, I mean. Wario definitely could not have moved. There were Mr. Game & Watch was one of those people as well that I just could not see moving up or down. Honestly, Mr. Game & Watch, oh crap. We are not going to see this rematch right now. We're going to exit out as soon as we can. Oop. Whoops. Get the next match going, which is a lightweight division match. No contest. Actually, we did just have a contest. Oh my gosh, everything's going terribly wrong. Duck Hunt versus Diddy Kong is the next one, actually. Duck Hunt was easy to find. Diddy Kong, not so much. There we go. Let's move these cards over. Boop. And boop. Boopily doop boop. Ba-doop. And I'm gonna go use the restroom. Let me turn the mic off.
3, 2, 1, go!
I am like the most unprofessional person. I went down a layer. As you can see, it's really hot. Not feeling great, which is not surprising. Shoving my face into the screen. My hair looks amazing. Still gonna just keep complaining about this as long as I can possibly do that. We have a pretty good match going. I wish I was here to see it. I'm also going to try to attempt to keep tabs on matches for Match of the Year and stuff like that. I feel like this is too close. So, yeah, kind of keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, Diddy Kong picking up the win. Gonna really try my best to stay on top of things social media wise. To try and get stuff going. Just so that people can kind of see what's all happening, what's all going on. We're heading over to the heavyweight division again. And then we get the almighty tag team match. Ryu and Rob in the heavyweight division. Excuse me. Switch over the title cards. let's get
Three, two, one, go!
It's 2:30 in the morning right now, East Coast Standard Time. I am drinking coffee because I am tired. I'm allergic to dairy, gluten, so drinking coffee, not an excellent choice, but I am attempting to get through that as best as I can. I hope you guys can't hear. Can you guys hear the music? I hope. Have music playing in my ears. I wish it was okay to like play music and stuff during these, because I would 100% be playing music. Sorry about that. This is a good match. 2:23 left to go. Both at 2 stocks. High percentage. Looks like these guys are going to be going for days. Could potentially see these guys going the full distance to sudden death. We haven't seen sudden death in a while. What's really annoying is that we don't get sudden. We get sudden death like maybe once a month, and then when we get sudden death that once a month, it's like 2 times in 2 matches in a row, and so it's just like it becomes not special at that point, and it's just a little bit. I love how Rob's laser thing, his laser move, can like bounce off walls and stuff. That's pretty cool. I guess I should say that next week, as in an hour from now, when I get back on here and record the 11th of February show, is the start of the lightweight division tournament. Like, yay. I've had this thing mapped out and planned for a while now, and finally getting to see it start getting to see tournaments start. It's just really exciting. Can't wait. Tournaments, probably one of my favorite parts of pro wrestling. The G1 Climax in Japan. Any tournament from Japan is amazing. And like some wrestling promotions in the United States, they do some tournaments, but no officially have sudden death. And Rob getting taken out.
Give it your all.
First sudden death of the year. Very exciting. And it's in the oh. What is with Rob's face? Is that Rob? Or is that Ryu? That seriously does not look like Ryu. Is this a glitch? Oh well. This is now, it's time, it's time, it's tag team time. Yippee. Oops. No, go back. I accidentally screwed that up. We have tournament, or tag team action up next. We've got Steven, Alex versus Mario and Yoshi. A classic team, Mario and Yoshi, versus Steve and Alex, newcomers to Smash Bros. To tag team wrestling as a whole. Let's see how these two can fare. Steve and Alex only getting 2 matches last year, splitting right down the middle. Mario and Yoshi did not do well last year. Could blame most of that on Luigi, who they kicked out probably like 75% of the way through the year last year. But yeah, Mario and Yoshi really trying to start off this season, this year off right. Steve and Alex just trying to get in there, get something going. They can kind of try to stake a claim here in the tag team division, the two of them together. Kind of like how Enderman did last year in the openweight division. That's another one. Enderman did so well last year in the openweight division that I could not keep him in lightweight. So we are going to see Enderman going up against Zombie in the openweight division, and then hopefully next week we can see Enderman's debut in the middleweight division. We do have Ludwig getting his first crack at the heavyweight division. Excuse me. We have a match between Sephiroth and Cloud today, which is crazy. Kirby and Olimar, who eliminated the champion and team captains, or the 2 team captains of the Restoration Stipulation matches, will be going up against each other for the lightweight contendership match, or number 1 contendership, excuse me, as the main event today. And what will most likely be happening is every main event from now until February's pay-per-view will be a number 1 contendership match. Something went sideways on my pay-per-view calendar. Warzone, I believe, is the February pay-per-view, but I cannot see that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Yep. February is.
User player defeated.
Why am I? I'm signed out of my stuff. I'm trying to.
User player defeated.
What the heck is going on, man? What is happening? Well, anyways, February is Warzone. Every week leading up to February's pay-per-view, Warzone, is going to be a #1 contendership match. We do have a few of them. If I can find them, I will tell you what they were. But that is not going to happen right now, because Steve and Alex just won first match, their first match of the year. Mario and Luigi, or Mario and Yoshi, I mean, just on the fast track to the bottom of the division. Once again. There we go. Okay. Now this next match is very, very exciting.
Team battle.
Very exciting indeed. And I will tell you why. Because one of the two people that is in this match
Steve.
has never, ever once
The ninja.
won a match. That is Luigi. Never once in all of Season 1 did he win a match. I'll prove it to you right now. Watch this. He was 0-1 in open weight. But so is Greninja, 0-1 in open weight. These two guys are going to go up against each other. And hopefully, we're going to see one of these two guys finally win that would come. They're both in the middleweight division, so they're going to be pretty evenly matched. Ow.
Luigi.
Let's see how these two do. If Luigi can start off Season 2 with all of Season 1, that would be absolutely massive. Massive for him. For the story that it would tell would be winning your first match automatically puts you in the top 10 for that division. Unless we're already entering the season or somehow just getting your first match. Because right now, basically anybody that gets a win is getting into the top 10. You have to be above 0 in order to get into the top 10. That is the eligibility. You have to have a record that's good enough to be in the top 10. But just because several people had matches, you haven't had a match yet, so that means that you are sitting there with a 0 in your score sheet. You know, that doesn't count. We're not counting that. The zeros do not count. You have to have at least 1 point in order to be in the top 10. That's how it works. That's my own rule. So right now, the top 10 for both, or for all of the divisions are definitely not fair in the slightest. There's two teams in tag team at this point. It is Villager and Isabel, and it is Ness and Lucas. So Ness and Lucas won a match and lost a match. And then Villager and Isabel won a match. So those teams are already in the top 10 with points. But, openweight champion is Ganondorf. Lightweight champion is Villager. Middleweight champion is Cloud. And heavyweight champion is Violet. So openweight has 4 in the top 10. Ike, Snake, Enderman, and Incineroar. Lightweight has Ness, Yoshi, Jigglypuff, Ice Climbers, and Olimar. Middleweight has Zelda, Lucina, Wendy, Corrin, and female Wii Fit trainer. And heavyweight has Piranha Plant, Sephiroth, DDD, Ridley, and Bowser. So, basically, everybody that was on a winning team or got points in the Restoration Stipulation match were given, were put in the top 10 because they had positive score. So now, this is going to be interesting. Because that last match had the computer generated thing in it, that stupid yellow bird that I hate. There's kind of an asterisk next to that match. That does not mean that Luigi does not get a loss. He most definitely gets a loss. So Luigi, very exciting, dude. Just continuing that lose streak. Just at some point, he's gonna win, and it's gonna be just the biggest story of the year.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I cannot. Whoops. Samus, 0-4 heavyweight division. Ludwig was 1-3, I think that says. In middleweight, Ludwig's debut match in the heavyweight division. Let's see how he can do, or how he can fare. I've always wondered if Ludwig was a dude or a lady. I'm gonna assume that it's a dude, because if it was a lady, then it would kind of diminish the whole idea of Wendy being a female. Because that's kind of a big deal, I guess. That there's a bunch of dudes and a girl. I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, Ludwig, very exciting. Samus, not so exciting. Ludwig getting some kill shots here, but just running out of all of the luck when it comes to getting Samus somewhere where the knockouts matter. There's a good knockout. We're just playing on all the Pokemon stages. Usually I have the Twitch stream going on in my ears. Because I don't have that today, I have some music playing in my ears, and I hope you can't hear it because I don't want to get in trouble and have this taken down. But we'll hope for the best, and if not, then I guess I'm just gonna have to keep this episode, which would suck, but you know, I guess want their money, I guess, for I wouldn't root for anybody related to out of spite, of course. But I always do root for, usually, for somebody that's debuting. To have somebody come in and get their first win right off the bat. Especially against somebody who has been in this division for an entire year and not gotten a win. And Ludwig has to come back from behind right now. And to be honest, okay, I was going to say, if Samus can get this win, it's extremely tainted because it's somebody from the middleweight division making their heavyweight division debut. So he basically defeated a middleweight to finally get her first win. I shouldn't say him, her first win. Imagine how much trouble I would get in with people if I just call Samus a he. Yikes. Get rid of this. Put this up here.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's one. Now Joker also going for his first win of the season. Or of ever. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. 0-6. Good. A lot of those matches, though, to be fair to Joker, multi-person, coming in multi-person matches because he continued to lose. He was continuously being put in multi-person matches instead of getting more typical matches like a singles match. He was normally in trios matches, which, speaking of trios, I do want to make an announcement right now on this stream, which I'm going to continue to make probably until the last week of February, which would be the pay-per-view. And then the first week of March is probably when the end of it will kind of be. But in reference to what I'm talking about, excuse me, jeez. I have been kind of looking for a match title for March. March last year there wasn't a pay-per-view for, I believe. I believe the very first pay-per-view was Warzone April of last year. So April is now, so February is now Warzone. April is Super Ultimania. I love that name. Deck the Halls is now Wreck the Halls. Just kind of making fun of the changes. Key to Victory is still there. Restoration, obviously, January. Super Ultimania in April to kind of be nostalgic. This is the anniversary of the show. Super card, probably a 2-hour card, most likely with somebody, one of the champions, defending twice. Well, the title being defended twice, or fought for twice. Excuse me. So, for March's pay-per-view, I have two names. can't decide which one I want to go with. And so I decided March 3, this 3rd of the month, kind of a little backstory on me. Ooh, Joker getting his first win of the year. Holy crap. The first win ever for Joker. That is huge. I do not want to understate how huge that is. Finally getting somebody into the winning column is always fun. Always makes me happy to see somebody doing good or trying to do good.
Ice Climbers.
But anyways, I was attempting to find something threes related and a little bit of a backstory on me. My dad passed away on the 3rd of March, so 3-3 is kind of a thing. Threes are a thing. 3rd month of the year, blah blah blah. I have 2 names based off of the number 3 that I want to have a vote for. A poll, kind of like a fan interaction thing. So a fan vote for what the pay-per-view name is going to be. It is either going to be Triple Trek, with the theme of this pay-per-view being triple threat matches. Probably every championship will be a triple threat, or there's going to be like 1 or 2 number 1 contendership matches inside of the pay-per-view that are triple threats. Triple Trek, Trek spelled T-R-E-K, not in reference to Star Trek, but in reference to a journey or an expedition, a trip. I kind of just wanted a fun rhyming, and this is kind of interesting, a little more out there type of pay-per-view name. Now this is French. The pay-per-view name that I came up with is French, and it is Pas de Trois, or Pas de Tros. It is the Dance of Three. It is a ballet term, but I just loved Dance of Three. Pas de Trois is what Google is telling me is the pronunciation. French is the language that prerequisite that my fiance took in, I think, in high school. She doesn't remember any of it, but that's okay. I just thought it'd be really fun to have a pay-per-view in a different language, meaning something kind of exotic, to be honest. The Dance of Three. So it's either Triple Trek, Pas de Tros. So there's going to be something going out. There's going to be something going out for a poll for people to vote on whether they want it to is what I'm trying to say. That whole segment is torture. That is so sad. Ice Climbers getting taken out strategically by. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special match. in the open weight division. I think it's an open weight. Yep, it's an open weight. Two people who don't exactly have a past fighting each other, but two people that definitely, as you're about to see in a second, have pretty good open weight division records. We have Zombie, who is 3-1-0, and Enderman, who's 8-3-0. Enderman went on a tear last year, going 7-0, and then went 3-0, and then was on the winning team in the Restoration Stipulation match. Just what a heartbreaking end to the year it was for Enderman. And Zombie not doing too bad for himself in the openweight division last year. The lightweight division really stepped up their game inside of the openweight division last year. That's just pure sugar at the bottom of that. Enderman, or Zombie, really could have capitalized, or should have capitalized on the fact that he was building a wall on the edge, which is just savage. What a brilliant way to to cut your opponent off when they're trying to get onto the platform. Oh. Enderman almost did the exact same thing. Why are these guys breaking down their walls, man? That's crazy. Both guys right at the verge of oh no, of getting knocked out for their first stock. I'm pulling for Enderman, to be completely honest. Enderman really impressed me last year in the openweight division. That's why I bumped him up to middleweight. Zombie, I don't know, Zombie doing really well last year inside of the openweight division, and Enderman just being the MVP of the openweight division. Enderman somehow evaded getting any percentage taken on. Still, after Zombie took him out, I don't know what Enderman is doing, but can you imagine when the pros come out for these guys? They are just going to be monsters, absolute monsters at 50% CPU. And as soon as I get my friend who I'm borrowing the Switch from every time I have to do this, and by the way, that is the only reason why I have difficult times recording these, is because I don't own a Switch. The platform that I am using to run this entire company, I don't even own that platform because I am a poor person and I do not have the means to be able to buy myself a Switch. So that is a great plug for Patreon. If you want me to be able to be more consistent with this, if you want me to be able to take it out the exact same way, you gotta take it out. If you want me to be able to be more consistent, I can do a second show. I can go live whenever I want to. All of these things help be part of that process with me by going over to Patreon. I only have a $5 tier because I'm not here to take money away from people. Especially not, especially undeserved money. To be completely honest, I want to deserve, like I want to not only deserve but feel like I am earning the money that people are giving to me, because I want it to be fair. Oh, I think yeah. See, we're going to sudden death again.
Sudden death, go!
Come on, Enderman. No! I mean, oh, goodness gracious, that was crazy.
Zombie win!
Totally showing my cards here. I want Enderman to go up against Ganondorf again. Come on, Enderman. Sorry for yelling. Ah! Now, we're getting into some interesting stuff. You see it right, people.
Team battle!
We got a trios match coming up. We have the debut match of the Mii Fighters.
Roller!
Oh, nope.
Mii Sword Fighter!
And they're going up against...
Mii Gunner!
Who the heck is the actual Mii Fighter? There we go. They're going up against one of the most formidable trios in the tag team division in Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina. And Luma is in there too.
Rosalina and Luma!
Handicap match at this point. Oh. Shoot.
Mii Sword Fighter!
Go crazy.
Daisy!
Oh. Ha! Oh boy.
Mii Sword
Everything
Fighter!
is going horribly wrong.
Daisy!
Okay. Man, that was a trip and a half. Mii Fighters in their debut match. Daisy, Rosalina, and Luma 5-7-1. Not bad, not bad. Oh. The next match too. All of these matches today are fantastic. We have debut matches, we have debuts in other divisions. We have enemies going up against each other, former allies up against each other. We've got two people, one person that used to be with a tag team with Bowser, somebody that's with a tag team with Bowser. We have the next match. I don't know if you guys know this, but Min Min has not fought in her weight class yet. Last year, she fought in the open weight division exclusively, but not in her weight class division, which is the middleweight division. She is going up against somebody who did very well, pretty decently well last year in middleweight divisions. She's going up against Pac-Man. And then after that, hits. We have a rematch from last week. The former champions, Mr. Game & Watch, Larry and Isabel, all going up against each other. After that, we have K. Rool and Terry, two former champions up against each other. Sephiroth and Cloud, two of the most hated rivals, who at some point are going to have to learn to fight with each other. Because, I don't know if anybody knows this either, Cloud and Sephiroth are a tag team this year. That's right, the unlikely duo of Sephiroth and Cloud are going to have to figure their crap out after fighting in the open weight division in their very first matches of the year, excluding restoration matches. Hero and Robin, two people that fought all throughout last year. They actually, I believe, I believe it was Hero and Robin were the two that fought Enderman twice. Then we have a triple threat tag team division, another 6-person tag team match, except this time it's 3 teams of 2. And then the main event, the lightweight #1 contendership match. Whoever wins this between Kirby and Alama is going up against the lightweight champion Villager for the championship at Warzone at the end of February. That's just insane. The 28th. I am in love with this card. I know I'm biased. Just really enjoying this match. I don't know about any of you, but this match is probably one of the most competitive matches I've watched. All 3 on both teams at 1%, or at 1 stock. Rosalina is out. 2 of the Mii fighters are at over 100. Peach is at over 100. We're down to 2 on 2. Gunner and Brawler versus Peach and Daisy. Oh, man. Peach takes out Brawler. Gunner takes out Peach. Gunner and Daisy right now fighting for the right to party. If anybody can tell me in what that is with reference to, I'll give them a big applause. Come on, Gunner. Win it for your team. There it is. In a very competitive match. Probably the best of the year so far, if I'm being completely honest. That was not the open weight division. That was the tag team division. This is the tag team division. Dang it. Ah, darn it. I screwed it up. Okay. Next match. Very exciting. I'm very excited about this next match. This is a good match. Min Min. 0 and 0 and 0. Pac-Man. 2 and 6. Never mind. He was not good last year. I don't know why I thought he was good. To be completely honest. I don't know why I thought he was good. 2 and 6. Pac-Man. See, Pac-Man is one of those people that could go down to lightweight. If I really thought about it, he's basically just a big ball. I don't know if there's anything inside of him. Probably a good question to ask somebody that actually knows things.
3, 2,
Is this a bad time to go get coffee? A pot of coffee. That I've got just kind of sitting downstairs. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in this match. I want to see how Min Min does in her own weight division. I know I don't know if it was Isabel. It may have been Isabel that that Min Min beat last year in the huge open weight bracket. Nope, she beat Iggy. Because Iggy was the middleweight champion at the time. Yeah, that's great. And then in the second week, I believe she lost the King K. Yep, she lost the King K rule. And then I believe she did have other matches past that. But I'd have to really do some digging. Which I am known to do. So I'm going to do it. Let's see. Min Min win over Iggy, 7:30. Lost to King K. Rool twice. On 8:13 and 9:24. Min Min beat Marth on 9:17 and then on 9:27 at breaking point. Lost to female Wii Fit trainer and Larry. Lost to female Wii Fit trainer Larry was also in a triple threat. That was at breaking point. That was the last match she got. It was on 9:27. Pac-Man, on the other hand, I don't know what happened. Just went straight off the deep end, I guess. We're gonna double check Pac-Man. Loss in a fatal four-way, win in a fatal four-way, singles loss, loss in key to victory, loss in triple threat, loss in singles match, and then beat Palutena in a singles match. So only one singles victory, one fatal four victory, and then everything else was a loss. And really not a stellar record for Pac-Man this last year. And kind of continuing the trend here. Let's see. I honestly don't know who to root for in this match. I like seeing people succeed. Pac-Man could do with a better record, but Min Min, seeing that O's, zeros and zeros across the board, I am kind of rooting for Min Min to win, just to get that win right off the bat. If she loses here, I don't know when we're gonna see her next. To be honest, everybody that loses matches today that don't have wins already are in danger of not being around until key to victory. People that get into key to victory are the 8 people that are ranked 11 through 19, 11 through 17, 11 through 11 through 18, the highest ranked people under the top 10 are in the key to victory match. That's how it works. Man, I'm just yawning like a crazy person. I need more coffee. So we might not even see those people in the key to victory match. Pac-Man, what is going on, buddy? Min Min picking up her very first win in the singles division. She had a couple wins in the open weight division, but now, ladies and gentlemen, is where it gets interesting. And this is also where it gets fun. Mr. Game & Watch, somebody who has not won in a very, very long time. We've got Larry, the only Bowser Jr. character left in the lightweight division. Isabel. All 3 of these guys are former champions. We're going to pop in Isabel. We're going to bring in Mr. Game & Watch. We're going to bring in Larry. And there we go. We got our triple threat. Here we go. Now this is a rematch from Restoration, excluding Ness, who went on to do all sorts of crazy stuff. And then K. Rool and Terry is a rematch. And Hero and Robin is a rematch as well. There were no rematches, I believe, other than just inside of matches like Enderman and Zombie face stuff against each other in the Restoration match. Kirby and Olimar were in opposing matches. Cloud and Sephiroth, obviously, just rivals in general. Very strange. I have a Smash tab open, but I also have this tab open, so I'm kind of confused, but I wish we could get more, oh man, I just realized, what if, I want Mario Kart 9 to basically be everybody from Smash as a drivable player. And if not, I don't know if anybody remembers, but the Mario Baseball Slugger game back in the day that had King K. Rool in it, it had those weird palm tree dudes, palm tree head dudes in it. It had the crocodiles in it. Dr. Eggman was in there, I think. I want all of those guys. I want Sonic. I want the Winter Olympics and the Olympics guys. I want to be able to play as Mecha Sonic in Mario Kart. Do you understand how cool that would be? And then, what if they had a Smash Bros. Hybrid where there was a Mario Kart stage or race in Minecraft world? Are you kidding me? I would die to do that. They kind of already have that with the block Rainbow Road, but that'd be so cool. Man, they have so many properties under the Mario umbrella that it's just bizarre to me that they don't utilize those more in their crossover games. I mean, aren't Villager and Isabelle playable characters in Mario Kart? I understand why Sonic wouldn't be one, but because aren't those guys owned by Mega whatever, or Sega? But I wonder what it would take. That I would kill to have the Sonic players, the Sonic playable characters. To be able to play one of the carts to be Sonic, one of Sonic's shoes, the Giant Ridge sneakers, would just be ridiculous. Or maybe like have Mecha Sonic be a cart instead of a playable player, have him be a cart. That'd be kind of fun. Ah, Mr. Game & Watch. So bad. Next week, we're gonna have Mr. Game & Watch versus Larry. I feel so bad for Mr. Game & Watch. He just can't catch a break, like, ever. He still gets a +1. So, I mean, there's always an opportunity to have a rematch versus Isabelle and Mr. Game & Watch. Just so that, because the two of them had the +1, had the +1s in that match. Dang it, I didn't put it as lightweight. That was a lightweight match, by the way. Um, Next we have King K. Rool versus Terry. Rematch of sorts. Former heavyweight champions going up against each other in the very first singles match of the year for both of them. I'm yawning way too much. No wonder this recording's an hour and 20 minutes long. Are you kidding me? Why is this episode so long? Holy crap. This is not even like... This is the normal amount of matches. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. It's also 3:30 in the morning. What I was gonna say is it's huge that one of the former champions of Season 1 is gonna start out Season 2 with an 0-2 record. Are you kidding me? If they can't get to sudden death, at the very least, which I highly doubt this match goes to sudden death. They're both down a stock and it's less than 45 seconds in. These guys are just going guns blazing. They both know that one of these guys is going to be 0-2. And if anything, they want to be 0-2. Two just excellent, best showings, because one of the things that I look at is match appearance. There was a match last year between, like, I don't know, it was like, it may have been like Bowser and, that was an awesome throw, like Bowser and Wario or something like that. And I was like genuinely shocked. I was like, how are these guys stinking up the joint this bad? That match was horrible. It was so boring. It was just two people volleying the whole time. Nobody was punching each other. It probably went to sudden death. And it was just one of the, and it was funny because the next match was like Sonic and Greninja or Pac-Man and Sonic or something like that. It was like the best match I'd ever seen. And I was just like, see, this is what a match is. This match right here is just two Hoss monsters beating the crap out of each other, going absolutely monkey, poop crazy. A minute and 10, or 2 minutes and 10 seconds, right? A minute and 10 seconds, something like that. And oh man, that was a great match. I'm putting a star next to that match. That is the match of the night here tonight, people. And that is how you get more matches. You do stuff like that. Those two just beat the living crap out of each other as fast as they could. What an incredible match that was. Now let me tell you something, brother. These two are just gonna beat the crap out of each other. And this better be a good match. If that last match was good, no beef whatsoever between K. Rool and Terry, just two former champions going crazy. These two, I'm telling you what, I'm going to eliminate this match from existence after, or this field arena. I hate this arena. This may have been the arena that they were fighting on. The two heavyweights. I don't like this one. It stinks. The stupid water. The stupid poopy water. Dang fish flopping around. Yeah, they're just jumping on top of each other. Hit each other! I do find it interesting. Sephiroth has a decently long sword, right? But it is a pretty big butt sword. Cloud. And then you got Sephiroth with the longest, pointiest, skinniest looking thing ever. I'm kind of interested in knowing why Cloud doesn't have a shorter one. Kind of have that contrast of skinny and long versus short and fat. all sorts of windows thrown in there. Man, this match might go to sudden death. We're almost 2 full minutes in, and there hasn't been a single fall yet. Cloud is 0-1 in the open weight division. Sephiroth obviously hasn't played in the open weight division yet. I will be updating these cards after every single pay-per-view. That was kick butt. Trying not to swear as much because I don't want I'm also hoping that people don't get mad at me if they can hear music, which if I keep continuing to say my music, somebody is going to listen from YouTube and just be like, where do I hear it? Oh, there's a song I hear, but you're never going to know which song it is. If somebody can tell me which songs I've been listening to this whole time, I'd give you $1. For every song you can pick out, I'd give you $1. Because there ain't no way you're figuring out what songs I'm listening to. With the sound of the Smash Bros. Match going on, the music in the background of that, you got me talking, there ain't no way you're figuring out which song I'm listening to. Unless I tell you the name of the song that I'm singing, or the name of the song that I'm listening to, you're not going to figure out what song I'm listening to. I'm glad neither of these guys, and knock on wood, this is normal, knock on wood, neither of these guys have gotten eaten by that stupid fish. That darn fish. Ugh. Ooh, Sephiroth bringing out the one-winged Sephiroth. Oh! Another perfect volley by Cloud. Oh, by that fish. Got him with the snipe. No scope. Now, is Sephiroth bringing out... That was sick. Sick nasty, bro. We got 50 seconds left. I should just shut up and watch. 50 seconds left. This is exhausting. 50 seconds left. Under 20% for both of these guys. One stock left. Let's see if we can get to sudden death. Oh shoot! Which other match? Oh, it was Enderman in open weight. That's also sudden death. If we get 3 sudden deaths in one thing, I would never find one thing. I'm just gonna because they don't ever spread out. Why don't they spread out? Ugh. Ooh, Sephiroth. Dang it, I just X'd out Sephiroth again. I did that to Zombie when he beat Enderman. We got Hero and Robin coming up next. Hero and Robin. Somebody explain to me why Robin. Why is he even here? Or she? Whichever one you're playing as. Oof. If we could add Cloud into this match. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I believe they were both on the... or no, they were both in the #1 contendership match with our captain's match against each other. I lost. Yeah, we lost to Iggy. both of these guys lost. They are now fighting each other. They're both former champions. I mean, rightfully so, though. Look at that record. 9-4 and 10-10. Robin doing some of the best work last year. Unfortunately, his record kind of stinks. This isn't 100. It's a 500 record. But that's a really difficult record, especially when you've played that many matches. Because he went up, he kicked the crap out of everybody for an entire month to get that #1 contendership match, or he would just sit at the top, and then somebody would finally have to face him, and then they'd beat him. Or, and I remember in one case, he didn't even have to play, he didn't even have to fight once for an entire month, and still was able to fight Iggy. That's how good he was. But then he would lose to Iggy, and he would only go down by one or two points at most. So he would continue getting the #1 contendership matches, but then he was losing to Iggy. And it was like, please win. I believe, I don't know if yeah, Hero finally beat Iggy. He 186 day rate. That's crazy. Almost 4 full months. Or no, 4+ months as champion. That's awesome. And then Robin beat Hero to become champion. Could not do it against Iggy. Could not finish him off. It is 1 degrees outside and foggy. Japanese wrestlers, not Japanese wrestlers. They are from a Japanese promotion coming to America. Man, these guys are just literally throwing everything at each other. Come out. Oh, come out on top. That is happening. Everything is going down. That double tornado thing was tornado doodad thingy to Shane. Robin, the key to making him another stinking 11-1, officially over that 500 hump. He, I don't know if I updated that, like if he was 10-9 at the end of last season, and then got that loss last week. I can't remember if I updated that. But I highly doubt it at this point. We are going to the next match. It is a doozy. I made an oopsie. Give me 1 second, everybody, to figure something out. Yeah, so I accidentally did Me Fighters instead of Me Fit Trainers. Give me 1 second. Fit trainers. Um, man, that was all sorts of funky.
We Fit Trainer.
Got male and female Wii Fit trainers
We Fit
going
Trainer.
up against Link and Zelda,
Link.
going up against Marth and Lucina. Three of the I would consider top tier
Lucina.
male female groups,
Zelda.
intergender, if you must.
Marth.
This is not a middleweight match. This is a tag team match. This is three of, I would say, some of the best. Link and Zelda definitely a top tier
One. Go.
starting off. Trying to fix this card. Sorry about that. While this mayhem is happening right now, it's a great time for a commercial break to talk about what we've got in the pipeline. First of all, thank you everybody for being here. This is not the main event, but we might as well double main event tonight. Three premier intergender teams going up against each other. Martha, Lucina, Echo Fighters, skins of each other. Three different teams, three different backgrounds, personalities as teams. Out. Fit Trainer just took herself out. Oopsie. So let's start at the top. Check out the official talk about. You can find it at Community Wrestling, Patreon. You can follow us over on Instagram, ENC_wrestling, all lowercase. We're doing a lot of fun stuff. We're announcing a bunch of stuff. Anything, usually anything that's here is there. You can subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. I usually, when I can, doing a simulcast live streaming on Twitch, United Through Wrestling events and then the pay-per-views. Thursday is United Through Wrestling. It's the last Sunday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Last Sunday of every month is a pay-per-view over on Twitch, and then YouTube is where you're gonna find all the matches I've recorded. Obviously, these are all characters from Nintendo. I did not create any of these people. I'm just appreciating the crap out of them by attempting to do my best. Celebrate all of these characters. Celebrate this amazing game with something that I did create myself. Something that I am very proud of, which is the Community Wrestling promotion. So definitely try to get out there and watch this if you can. Female Wii Fit Trainer just took herself out for the second time. Yeah, I'm very excited. This is all very exciting stuff. Getting married in a couple months is crazy. To a girl that I've known for 18 years, which is also crazy.
Let's do some jackknife exercises.
Maybe I'll put a switch on the registry. You know, crazier things have happened. I'll talk to her, see what she thinks. That was a good match. That was a good match. Wow, what a good match. My friend Matthew from a different show would say. Man, some of these girls kicked butt. One of them did it. I'm sorry, but she did not do good. Lightweight.
Team battle.
We're gonna switch this over to Kirby. We're gonna go over to Adama. We're gonna say goodbye to Martha Lucina. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the main event of the evening. The main event of the main events. The final showcase of this Ethernet Community Wrestling Presents United Through Wrestling, February 4th. This is the main event. This is the lightweight division. #1 contendership match for Warzone. Somebody is going to Warzone, punching their ticket to Warzone tonight. Is it going to be Kirby? Is it going to be Olimar? We're going to find. Not mistaken. Kirby is the one who eliminated Villager, and Olimar is the one that eliminated Ness to get here. Ness was a crazy person at Restoration. Definitely burned himself out though towards the end there. Was in a tag team match and then a qualifier match for the Restoration match. Before the Restoration match, Restoration stipulation match happened. Unfortunately lost that match getting eliminated by Olimar. His team ended up winning that match, and then he unfortunately then lost in the event. That is just too much wrestling for one person. Probably never be again. Definitely not on purpose. I try my best to make sure that we get diversity, and it's not just the same people fighting over and over again. There are certain times where people will be fighting in more than one match, more than 2 matches even. Which those are very rare. I try to limit those. Unless it's like the #1 rule for me is if people are tied in the top 10, I don't like seeing that. It's kind of clunky. Those people are automatically fighting each other the next week, no matter what, at that point, basically. And, yeah. Woo! I hate myself. And so, like, let's just say Kirby and Olimar are tied right now, but Kirby is also tied in the tag team division with Martha and Lucina. Now that can be remedied by having Meta Knight and Kirby fight each other, or fight Martha and Lucina. But since there's only 2 with Martha and Lucina, let's just say Martha's fighting the openweight division against King K. Rool, then that means that Martha would then be fighting twice in the openweight division and the tag team division, and that can't necessarily be helped. More time, 2 times more, I'm gonna have those people fighting, but if I can help it, it's gonna be as diverse as possible. So most of the lightweight division, all of the lightweight division matches have been decided for the next couple weeks. So a lot of these guys we're not going to see, which is kind of why. Excuse me. This is kind of why I put this #1 contendership match first is what we're going to be seeing a lot of set matches for a while in the lightweight division. Versus Kirby getting taken out in the main event by Olimar. We are going to see Olimar versus Villager for the lightweight championship at Warzone February 28th, I think I said. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the very first episode of UTW United Through Wrestling of the new year, the new season, February 4th edition. I am very, very excited to finally be back in front of all of you guys, bringing all this to you. And I'm going to end with the opening crawl, I think, again, until I can find something to end on. So yeah, I'm going to let it take us out, and I will see you all again soon. As soon as I go like this.